Hi. So today I'd like to talk a little bit about self-compassion and what that really means. Because self-compassion is a struggle for a lot of people. We're so much more um, able and maybe aligned with giving other people compassion than compassion for ourselves. And really, we are our own worst critics, right? So, like those thoughts that go on in your mind, it's like you're less likely to forgive yourself than you are someone else. And why is that? What makes it us less deserving of compassion for ourselves, right? So when we take the time to really go within and show ourselves kindness and love, and we can really step forward in our own uniqueness and beauty because we're not constantly berating ourselves and criticizing those, actions or thoughts. Because really, nothing comes from putting ourselves down, right? Did you ever um, get more inspiration or motivation from being overcritical of yourself? Probably not. And so one of the phrases that I really like and I go to a lot, and I think it's really important to, um, create questions in our mind that are going to give us empowering answers. And so the question is, how would I treat a friend right now? If they were going through what I'm going through, how would I treat a friend? What might I say to that friend? And so, really listen to that answer and really sit with that and give yourself that same space and that same grace and allow that to be okay. And so, taking a moment to do that and tuning into that, can really shift your energy from being stressed out and keeping yourself stuck to moving that energy through. And so the next step to that would be to allow, imagine that there's this pink bubble of light, and this pink bubble of light energy is going to come in again, from the most abundant, loving, peaceful energy that you can imagine, right? And this pink bubble of light, allow this to come in through the top of your head and just move throughout your body. And imagine this is a pink bubble of love. Okay, that's self-love, self-compassion. Allow that pink bubble of light to come in through your body, move throughout your whole being, down through the bottoms of your feet, and allow it to go in and move around you, to surround yourself in this pink bubble of love. Okay, just immerse yourself in this pink bubble of love energy and feel that, and just allow that to move throughout your whole being, feeling that love that you're giving to yourself. Okay, and now tune into your heart space, the area around your heart, and allow that energy to be felt in your heart. Allow that pink love of light just moving through your energy field in your heart space. And allow that to grow. You might even put your hand in front of your heart. And as you move that energy around, you can feel that heart space. Your heart space is the most powerful electromagnetic force in your whole entire being. And so just tune into that area and allow that pink bubble of love just to move through that heart space. And now come up with 3 things that you most appreciate about yourself. So we usually think about appreciation for others, but what do you appreciate about yourself? How are you showing up in the world? What is the characteristic you most appreciate about yourself? What is that loving space saying to you right now? So allow whatever to come up to emerge as it needs to. Just allow whatever to surface to come up. And just tune into that space. And as you have those 3 things, just sit with those as you allow that pink bubble of love to be there. And just tune into yourself and say, thank you. I love you. And just sit with that for a moment, or as long as you need to. And come back to this practice daily, even several times a day. Because the more we do something, the more our neural networks in our brain and our body are going to start working together. We're going to create new neural networks in our brain. And it's going to become a part of you, that self-love, that self-compassion. And it's going to continue to be a practice that feels comfortable. And so it might not feel comfortable right away because it's new, right? We're not taught that we need to go into self-compassion, right? Because we're taught, all these messages from the world, whatever that means, right? It's selfish or, but that is where the love comes from. When we can love ourselves, we can then share the love with the world, right? And we can have compassion for ourselves, then we can truly show up for others, and we can truly start to change the energy of the world. So I invite you to really show up for yourself today and just find that love for yourself, no matter what that looks like for you. And just know that you're planting a seed each time you do that. So I invite you to give yourself that love today, because you do deserve it. So thank you.